Good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Grumpy old git in the corner, who's very tired today. Been doing far too many late night lives. But anyway, let's get on with it for a Monday. So, it's today, especially with all the news coming out, just how much the shit showering power put in their pockets every year. And I don't just mean the wages they con out of us every day by pretending to work for us in Westminster, but what they pocket outside Parliament. You know, they've got the gall to claim, as I said the other day, for a second home in London because that's where they work, but they don't live there. Shame we don't get the same, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, when you think, who was it they talked about the other day? Theresa May. She got over £2,000 for a half-hour speech. 200 grand for a half-hour speech. All right, she had to fly halfway around the world to make it. But is that still worth 200 grand? You know, you think about that. That's equal to someone who's on a reasonable wage out of the public. That's 4 years' wages. Now, when you think the cost of living that we have to pay rent, mortgages, energy bills and what have you out of that, you can probably say that's going to take the average person 8 to 10 years to earn that clear in their pocket. And these corrupt arseholes are doing this month in and month out. And they've got the bloody cheek to turn around and tell us to tighten our belts for the good of the country. As far as I'm concerned, every time one of these arseholes opens their mouths, they are openly mocking us. Unbelievable. And now we got, Ginger Whinger. Now, I don't often say a lot on the Royals because I just can't be arsed with them, if I'm honest. I don't like them. They're just a drain on the country. But as it's all over the news, I thought I'd better say a bit. My opinion on what's going with the Ginger Whinger? She's got something special between the sheets. Because that's the only way that he's staying there and doing what he's doing. And she's got him wrapped around her little finger. Well, obviously other parts as well somewhere. That's it. That's all I've got to say on that. I don't really care about them. But what I do care is free speech. I care very much about free speech, especially being a YouTuber and at times an outspoken person. But we have no free speech, even at the moment. I mean, you've only got to look at the way YouTube and other platforms operate. You can't say what you want. You can't debate. And that's nothing to do with laws. That's to do with these corrupt platforms. But, you know, they're all heavily censored, all in the way people think, the way they speak. Even Labour now have jumped on the bandwagon and said they would crush all free speech. Well, we know the Tories have already tried to do it, and we know there's still plans in the pipeline to continue that with the new bills they've got reading through. And if those bills are passed, it will decimate free speech in this country. You'll not be allowed to debate. You'll not be allowed to argue with somebody or put your case. It's what they say and that's it. Is that how we want this country run? I don't. And Sunak's at the front of it. You know, he's trying to kill freedom of expression, freedom of speech. And literally, it's what they're putting through behind the distractions and the misdirections they're using. I mean, I remember him promising we will be a transparent government. If you were as transparent as you said you were going to be, you'd be in the middle of a fucking uprising now, mate. Believe me. We all know what you've got planned, along with the globalists at the WEF. And I won't accept it. I mean, what does the word democracy mean? That's freedom of choice, freedom to make a choice, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I mean, you've only got to look at the government councils around the country bringing in these ultra-low emission zones and 15-minute cities. They're polling the residents to see if they want it or not. The residents are coming back saying no. Do them. We do not want this shit in our cities, in our towns. But they're going ahead with the trials anyway. So the people have said they don't want it. Government officials are doing it anyway. Is that what a democracy is nowadays? Using it to absolutely destroy this country and its people? And I can't see anybody that's stopping them. I wish I could. But anyway, people, what we on time-wise? No, not too bad. I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm still very battered from last night. Although it was an excellent live. Thank you, Dan. Hosted that. Didn't have too many trolls last night, but I dare say they were there in the wings. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. I've got to rest up. I've got a hospital appointment later on today, as you know, for a CT scan this time. See if they can find the problems in my head. I've been trying for 60 odd years and I can't find them. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. Before I go, as always, thank you for your support, each and every one of you, and my respects to each and every one of you for that support. And until we meet again tomorrow, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free from the fear. Before I go, to the new subs that have come in, we get comments deleted regularly or hidden. I do try to find them. If I do, I reply to them. If I haven't replied to your comment, then it's because I haven't found it. I do try and reply to every single comment, even if it's just a thumbs up. So bear that in mind. There are other avenues of getting your voice heard by me. There's email and WhatsApp under the description below. Take care, guys, and be safe out there. Respects.